Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. I've switched our team around. We're going to bring Dr. Zim and Fairfox out along with Cintha on whatever the next one is. I was actually having a look at Fairfox's quest. Find the Skullbane Axe in the Necromancer's Sanctum, then use it to kill 7 living bones, corpses or living spirits. We've actually got that, so we can do this. We just need to get Fairfox able to afford it, which is going to be 47 gold. Skullbane Axe, 47 gold, yeah. So it's going to be a little bit of time before we can actually do that, but we don't have any hand items yet. So if we plan for that, then we can work with it. I think that's what I'm going to say. Unfortunately, it means that Fairfox will need to be right next to things. So we're probably going to have to like dive into specific missions to get that to happen. Zim, on the other hand, wants to kill oozes, lurkers, and spitting drakes. That's just going to happen over time. We've got some items, which it's all right. And in terms of actual combat ability, we do have, of course, a good selection, including like Bloody Saw, so I think you and all adjacent allies may recover an amount of discarded cards up to the number of allies adjacent to you. That's interesting. I mean, it burns it, but that's interesting. Anyway, I'm just talking around things. We're going to probably go on one of the core quests, or maybe the abandoned sewers actually, because there's oozes in this one. But before we do that, we've of course got the city encounter. As the daylight fades, you find yourself wandering through a half-crowded market street, browsing wares. Hey! Over here! You turn in the direction of the voice to see a 40 vermling gesturing from a dark alley. Yeah, you grim-looking chaps. I have something you might be interested in. Vermling holds out a piece of metal covered in sludge. Found this in the sewer. Writing on it I don't understand, but I know it's valuable. You can have it for 10 gold. We're not going to pay. We're not going to pay for that because I'm not convinced. I did think about heading back into one of the past ones that we've done and checking for various chests that we could still potentially get. Let's just have a very quick look. So the Drake Nest, there is still a chest in there. And we do need to kill drakes, but that is just going to be revisiting it for the sake of it. Whereas I kind of want to push on a little bit. Let's do the sewers one. Vipers, oozes, and vermling scouts. What could go wrong?
From the center of the Silent Bridge, a city guard points you to a grating underneath the west side. That's the best way into that hellhole. Good luck.
Cheers. I very much doubt we're going to get a road encounter given we're actually in town.
It takes a bit of climbing, but you eventually make your way down to the grate, which has been twisted and broken over the many years. You light a torch and step inside, following a narrow path up a slight incline, avoiding the stream of brown liquid running in the opposite direction. After a few minutes, the path opens up into a series of branching passageways. You start to look around, deciding on which way to go, when hissing sounds echo through the stonework toward you. You hold fast to your weapons, straining to see multiple slithering shapes approach.
Okay, 7 or fewer experience is unlikely. Let's try and stay healthy. Use no items. We're likely to use several items, so let's try for Executioner. Loot 5 or more gold piles. We want gold piles, so let's go for Hoarder. So 3 oozes, 3 lurkers, and 3 spitting dregs. So we want to prioritize the oozes onto Zim. But we can always do other side scenarios to get those if we want to really pursue the unlocks. Ooh. Okay. That is more things than I was expecting. Is it just this one room? No, it's not just this one room. It extends round to the right. We are going to have the bear in here to help us out. But we're probably going to want area damage as much as possible. So let's have a think. Hold back the pain is just amazing, but all your melee attacks target everyone. And prevention is key would really be the best thing to get in that. So I kind of feel like we need to run in with Zim and just go, hey, we're gonna do something crazy. So triage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Triage, well, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Triage will get us like into the middle of everything. No, it won't because of the difficult terrain. Can we actually walk on that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll get us to there, which is not brilliant. We do have winged shoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can get right into the middle of everything. So if we're going to get right into the middle of everything, I feel like getting vaccine off at that point would be useful. Get some poison in. More useful than just disarming 2 of them at least. Okay, you're going to have your bear there who's going to like move and attack. I think focused aggression is a good choice. And venomous ally. So we're getting 2 ranged attacks there. We're going to want fire orbs because it's just a really, really good spell. It's got a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd like to actually get a little bit closer. So let's use reviving ether to move in closer and go from there. Living Torch would be amazing to do if we had Sunkeeper with us. Right, let's bring the bear in. Splat. Seems like a smart idea. If we move in on 2, we will get attacked by several things. He's going to move 1, 2, 3. So yeah, the bear is going to get the brunt of it at the moment. Let's focus on attacking you for now. And we'll not move in closer. Okay, this has actually been really, really useful for us. we are going to get attacked, but they're going to be probably nicely positioned, or at least in a nicer position. So we're going to get right in the middle of these. Or maybe I should do it up here. No, we can't quite make it up there. So we can maximize hold back the pain next turn. It's unfortunately only on melee attacks. Right, what do we want poison on? Poison on these guys probably, but I'm going to get it on all three of these. Shame about the time 0. But at least, you know, poison has been applied. Right, fire orbs. We're going to pierce through. Extra power. Eagle-eye goggles. What are these going to do? They're going to push, poison, and attack at range. Go for the distant one, go for the near one, go for the distant one, I think. Really good, that's gonna die. And then do we want to make one of these move? Not this turn. Okay, do we go full hold back the pain and bloody sore? Yeah. I hope we're going to be acting fast enough. Over here, I'd like him to die and then us to move in and grab the gold. So I'm assuming you're going to smack him up enough. But worst case, we could go forceful. No, because that's not going to allow us to move. That difficult terrain, or is that not movable? No, we can move there. So we'll be able to move closer at least with something. Alright, let's go forceful swipe and maul, and we'll see what happens. Over here, freezing Nova seems like a smart move just because of the things near us. And Flame Strike as well, for good measure. Okay, they're moving slow-ish. And this thing's going to heal itself up a little bit, which is fine. So, Freezing Nova first of all. Try and kill the one at the back. Seems like a smart move. Right. Melee attacks attack everything. And bloody sore. Triple kill. Let's save the stamina potion for now. Okay, well, let's go in and start getting gold. This is unfortunately wasted, but at least, you know, you'll be strengthened for what it's worth. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 would get us to the door. Coldfire would loot everything, which is probably a bit much. But if... actually, no, it would only loot stuff in this range. Okay, let's think. Living Torch is a good attack. Attack 4, range 3, and immobilize. We're going to want something to move us afterwards, so let's go Frost Armor. Let's go for Borrowed Essence and... do we have anything to loot? No, we don't. That's fine. So we're just going to move on to something. Go for Energizing Strike and Borrowed Essence. And over here, it'd be quite nice to get close to it and have a relatively big hit. First Aid and Hand of the Surgeon. We're not going to disarm it, we're just going to try and kill it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives us our extra boost. Yeah, nice solid strike. And there we go. Fortunately, we can't really get anywhere. I mean, we could walk onto this, but that's not going to help us. Get a step to there. Skip the ability to move the bear back. Skip the ability to move the skeleton. Instead, we'll step in over here, get some gold. And we need to start pushing through the door. I think we want to go slowly over here. Let's go Prevention is Key and Curative Measure. You should be able to push through to the next room at least. One, two, three. We could move through. Yeah, Relentless Ally would get us to move and pick up some gold. We only need 2 more for the specific quest. He's going to push in, probably. So yeah, let's go Relentless Ally and Disappearing Wounds. Yep, we can go all the way in. These are going to jump around, but they're not going to be able to jump over this. They might like come a bit close around here. That's potentially problematic, but no guts, no glory. Disarm you. I think we'll get Prevention is Key back. And we'll use it next turn if we need to. Maybe I could go for Vaccine, actually. Let's go for Prevention's Key. We'll keep it simple. Man, they are moving far, aren't they? That is a long-range shot. You've not got the range that I want. Go one space. Get some cold fire in there. We could have moved forwards a bit more and hit both of them, but honestly, it didn't feel like it was going to be a great thing. So there goes the bear moving in. Do the healing. It's not really that useful, but is it worth us getting any cards back at this point? I like that for next turn, so probably not. Okay. You don't need a long rest. We can take a short rest, and if we draw Reviving Ether, we'll just recycle it. But a long rest would give us back... Not that. It would give us back our Eagle-Eye Goggles. Do we have anything that's... Could be good for Chromatic Explosion. But there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. Short rest. Ooh, losing Flame Strike. We can't risk losing Reviving Ether, so we'll have to accept that. 1, 2... Right, if we use Reviving Ether to jump in and Chromatic Explosion to do a big attack, that'd be quite good. We can attack through here. So we could do Syringe and Regenerative Tissue and stab through and then heal ourselves up a bit. That's quite nice. You're going to take both of these. Let's see how it goes. The Vipers are going quick. Shielding and getting some poison out. That's going to be annoying for the healing. Solid hit. And they'll be stunned for next turn. That's always nice. And yeah, this healing is just kind of wasted. We might need to back the Sawbones out. Oh, unlucky. That healing is kind of wasted as well because we're just going to get poisoned straight again by these. Range 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's just going to be this one that's in range. No cards spare, so no point in us using the minor stamina potion. Oh, interesting. They won't come onto dangerous terrain. At least wouldn't. Okay, jump on in and we'll get a chromatic explosion off. These should be handleable by these guys, so I'm more interested in hitting over here, I think. Quite nice. And I'm going to use the Doomed Compass to move this closer so we can hit this guy next turn and to do 2 damage to everything around. Okay, so we're going to use Living Torch for our attack. What else do we want to use? Nothing else is really that useful, so... let's go for Freezing Nova because we could apply some healing if we need. Over here, it's going to have to be a short rest. We just want pure healing on ourselves, so regenerative tissue is a good choice. And we could remove the poison on the bear as well with curative mixture, staying still to do that. Or actually, Hand of the Surgeon. Heal actions affect everyone. That seems like a good plan. Over here, we'll go for a short rest. Borrowed Essence. Yeah, we can lose Borrowed. No, let's not lose it. We'll lose Patch Fur. That's fine. This is a good time for Energizing Strike and Disappearing Wounds. So, Consume Light, attack this one, and it's going to hit everything nearby and do 2 damage to them. Bit over the top with the wounds, but it is what it is. Do I want to burn this? You're gonna heal up by 4. Oh, we can afford to burn it, I reckon. Damn. I mean, I kind of want to get you to heal up your injury a little bit, but at the same time, you could kill this guy. What are you going to do? You're going to spawn new oozes. That's fine. You're going to jump and loot. So you're not actually going to be a threat. But I still don't want you doing stuff. Even with the -2, that works quite nicely. Shame about the secondary attack. Let's get Energizing Strike back so we can get poison off everyone next turn if we need it. Dirty vermling. Okay. Heal actions affect everyone next to us. This has not been terrible so far. Frost Armor Cold Fire. We'll try and get Cold Fire in to do some damage over here. 1, 2, 3. You're just about in range to attack, but not really. So I think... Forceful Swipe and Energizing Strike would allow us to move and attack something. I think we're going to have to get Vaccine out. And we'll go for Prevention. Well... So let's see, from the orders, you're going to hit 3, maybe that's these 3. You're going to clear this out. We could move closer. Or we could just use Vaccine and do something beneficial for us. Let's go Prevention is key and Vaccine. We'll get that shield aura out. I mean, that is absolutely terrible, but it is what it is. Cold Fire. Okay, well, 2 down at least. We could move closer. You know what? Yeah, let's. So we'll hit you. And then I think we'll actually move the bear into the middle of them as much as we can. We'll skip the push. It's not too bad so far. Viper's going to come in, do a little bit of poison. So we want to get some healing on the bear. Short rest will recycle if we get reviving ether. Cold fire, sure, we'll burn that. So we can do frost armor and living torch. Over here, we don't have patch fur anymore. So I think we'll do borrowed essence and disorienting roar. Actually, no, and more. That'll allow us to swap the health around, which will help out just a bit. We can actually move forwards. So if we use Curative Mixture to move in and remove the poison, and then we can hold back the pain to get some healing off. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move 1 across as well. In fact, let's move 2 across. Good. ×2. Jeez. Viper dead. Okay. Let's get the poison gone from you. Get some healing. Living torch on this one, I think. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Alright, lots of little peppering poison. Ow. Lots of big peppering poison. They are rolling really well. They just keep rolling massively. Let's burn Relentless Ally. Man, those oozes nasty. Okay, short rest. So we're going to do both of these. We're going to use Reviving Ether, and we may as well summon the Burning Avatar at the same time. We're going to be moving slowly, though. I think I'm going to short rest, and we're going to use Energizing Strikes to get all the... Yeah, let's... More than Energizing Strike to get all the poison off people. And I think I'm going to short rest over here as well. And we're going to Hand of the Surgeon and Regenerative Tissue. Try and get some proper healing on everyone. Okay, the oozes are going to heal up if they survive. Right, all that poison cured. Bear boy, have a swing. There is another room after we've gone through all this. That feels better. Damn oozes. So summon the Burning Avatar. We'll summon it right there. And then get all the burn cards back. These are definitely worth us considering fire orbs on. Let's go Flame Strike and fire orbs, because we can attack twice then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, definitely in range. Over here, he's going to move in a bit closer. I hope he goes towards this one. But we could use Forceful Swipe to make sure we move in correctly. We just don't then have an attack ability. So it might be worth us actually just moving in ourselves. One, two, three. Yeah, let's not use Focused Aggression. Okay, Forceful Swipe, and we'll hope that he's in a position to be able to attack. And in here, we're going to go for Bloody Saw. Shit, we could go Curative Mixture on the bear. We go Triage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can get right in. And then Bloody Saw for a decent swing. Let's do that. Okay, we definitely want to damage them before they can summon. Oh, come on, game. Why do you hate me? Oh, well, this one is not a concern, but it's obviously not up against the correct mob. We may as well utilize the attack. And we'll walk in a bit closer. Okay, that's alright. Okay, this one is going to die. This one's going to end up with piddly things left over. I'm okay with that. Let's leave the gold for the Beastmaster. And we want to go 1, 2, 3 and a bit closer towards the door. We're running low on cards. Not massively low, but, you know, to a point where it's worth thinking, Okay, if we go Venomous Ally and Focused Aggression, we can move closer. Prevention is key. We'll disarm both of them, so this one will die before it gets to act. And Syringe will let us stun the other one and damage it a little bit. And mobs will kill it. That's fine. So disarm everything. Kill it outright. Couldn't have been better. Alright, well, Spellweaver. Start coming down here. Not massively useful, mate. May as well have the... Actually, I wish I could know how many the Sawbones has got. We'll get the Sawbones to do it next time. Ah, yeah, except he's already died. But technically it was the Sawbones that put that on, so does that count? We want to open this door up right away. I'm going to need a short rest over here. Let's read through all that. Sure, we can lose Focused Aggression because Disappearing Wounds will actually be useful for us. And if we go for Forcible Swipe, we can start moving the bear towards the right location. Then we come. No point in us applying that. Hold back the pain. Heal yourself. Beast Tyrant. Yeah, actually move the bear back. Because we're then going to move him through this way. Okay, I am going to regret this. I can feel it.
Navigating through the passageways, you find yourself in a large, open room with a cistern at the center. Around the cistern stand a group of vermlings who look up and snarl in your direction. This must be the cause of the poisoned water.
Indeed, I reckon it is. Okay, well, let's think. We're going to have a short rest next time. So we want fire to be created at the end of the turn, ideally. But really anything would do. We've already got fire. So let's create ice. And we'll hit both of you over here. Oh, cool. And create some light as well. Right, what are these guys actually going to do? They're going to move and attack a little bit. These are going to take damage and spawn, so we're going to end up with lots of oozes. That's not good. Not great, but it could be a lot worse. This is going to be a war of attrition down here. Short rest. No, I want to keep cold fire. I'm lose flame strike. So we can use cold fire to stun these guys. So cold fire and frost armor. Actually, cold fire and chromatic explosion. Let's move in. And we'll try and prep them for freezing Nova next turn. Over here, I think we're just moving slowly forwards. We could put the bear right in the middle of everything, or we could put... Short rest. Sure, we'll lose Hand of the Surgeon. Bloody Saw, hold back the pain. We're going to use Disorienting Roar to put him right in the middle here. And get everything wounded. And then, other than that, I don't know. Energizing Strike, because we're not going to be in range of anything. Actually, Venomous Ally. Oozes are going to do little bits of attacking, but that's not too bad. Okay. This is how you deal with card efficiency. And we could actually get a green adder out here as well to help. Because poison on this guy would definitely help us. Right. Melee attacks hit everything. That's really not bad. So this one is going to die. The rest will try and do what we can. We're not applying poison, so... Oh, my skeleton! I suppose that's what it's there for, isn't it? This has actually been really lucky so far. Sure, if they want to come right up next to us, that's all right by me. And you're going all the way over there. Ow. Yeah, that's a bit less nice. Okay, so I'm going to back up and then I'm going to hit these two, I think. And I'll create wind, why not? Very nice. So you don't really have much choice. You don't really have much choice. Over here, if I step in and get prevention is key, that'll disarm. Yeah, is disarming like the best thing? You're going to die regardless. It'll keep you a bit busier. Yeah, this is actually a sensible thing. One, two, three. He's going to be dead at some point. We're kind of stuck where we are, actually. So maybe just syringe to stab this guy. And curative mixture to get some healing on herself. They're going to take damage and they're going to duplicate, but that's fine. He's going to die. He's going to die. We're not going to actually end up with that many, and they're all going to be a bit weak. Cool. This is going to end up super weak. Let's get healing on everyone. Stops him doing anything nasty. Heal up herself. I hoped the burning avatar would do enough. Okay, if I step here, 1, 2, 3, we can get. You know what? You guys can be fine dealing with that. 1, 2, 3. Can't really leave Sawbones doing everything over there by himself, but we can kill this and then people can start coming over to join. just because the others weren't in range. Otherwise, I would be so up the top. He had nowhere to spawn anything. He's got somewhere. This is an ideal time for another bloody saw. You can get away with doing a long rest this turn. We'll get some healing back and we'll get your eagle-eye goggles. Likewise, I think we can do a long rest over here. Let the bear do its thing. You're gonna be attacked, so it's gonna be a short rest. We want Bloody Saw and Hold Back the Pain kept. Nope. Fine. Bloody Saw, Hold Back the Pain. Two kills and a wound. I can't complain too much about that. But this is potentially going to be very painful. Oh, we've got lucky so far. Damn. Not good. I mean, I did say I wanted him to be in the middle of all the oozes killing them, so... Okay, we want to keep things that let us attack efficiently. Let's keep Forceful Swipe. That will allow us to move the bear. So let's lose Disappearing Wounds for now. I am not convinced we've got enough turns to do what I want to do. Let's lose Freezing Nova. Try and get a bit closer. We are far away though. These things are low on health, but there is a lot of them. We want Forceful Swipe to get the bear in right in the middle of them, so Maul and Forceful Swipe. Over here, I kind of feel like you need to focus on those two. But if we were to get you right in the middle of them and do Prevention is Key to disarm them, you kind of need to heal yourself. So Regenerative Tissue and Triage. Let's pick where you're going to end up. Okay, so it's push 1, poison everything nearby, and then attack 4 at range 2. So he's going to die. This one's going to die the following turn. We still need one more gold thing, so I'm going to have to do that next turn. Get the bear in here, and the bear's going to attack this one here. Oh, we can push him back so he doesn't poison us. Unfortunately, we needed a +1, not a -1. You tried. You tried. Okay, we could end up on here and get the chest. Seeing as we're here, that seems like a very smart move. Heal yourself up a lot. You're going to be attacked at least twice, I reckon. Dampening ring. Well, dampening ring design. Ow. Ow. The bear's fine. The bear can take it. Okay, it's gonna have to be a long rest so we can be more efficient with burning avatar. Likewise, it's going to have to be a long rest over here so we can be more efficient. And you're going to have a short rest because we need to get in and get a bloody saw off. So let's assume we're doubling down on these. Bloody saw and triage will get us in. In fact, we only need to move 2. Curative mixture and bloody saw. We could actually go to here, remove the poison from the bear, kill this one, and send the bear up that way. The users are going to suffer some damage. That's good in a way. If we stand here, he can't spawn one. Okay, now he can spawn one, but conceptually the thought was there. Okay, you can lose forceful swipe. In fact, lose more. Oh, burning avatar! Come on, mate. I need everything you got. Let's lose frost armor. Frost armor is the same range, so it's really down to the wire on this. So you've got these two. you've got these two. We must remember to pick up that gold unless we don't have a choice. I want to use Hold Back the Pain and Bloody Sore. So let's short rest, lose Curative Mixture. So Bloody Sore, Hold Back the Pain. It's put a wound on them. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Way to go, bear. Right, well, in that case, we will grab this gold. And that is the last of the gold piles we need. Skip the thing moving. Well, we didn't get the hit points on the Spellweaver. Ooh, I did that. I should have just done loot 2. I should have just done loot 2. Oh well. That's a mistake. We could have got potentially another 3 gold.
The vermlings lie dead, their dark blood mixing with the pools of water on the floor.
Hooray!
Investigating further, you find no poisons of any kind on the corpses. Is it possible these vermin were not the cause, and just living here, away from the eyes of the guard?
It's possible.
At the back of the room, large cracks are present in the wall, displaying a passage deeper into the depths. And if you had some way to breathe underwater, you may even be able to enter the cistern and find the source that way.
I think we got Drake scales for that, didn't we? So, 2 successes there. A decent number of gold piles looted. I think that that went well. Sawbones is absolutely amazing. Go Dr. Zim. That gives us 10 XP apiece. And the Deep Ruins has been opened up. Okay. And the Ancient Cistern. Well, we have a level up for Dr. Zim, so let's have a look and see what new stuff he can get. Blood Transfusion. Heal 1 adjacent ally, suffer 2 damage. Attack 3, heal 2 all adjacent allies. That's amazing. Kill 1 adjacent normal or elite enemy. Disarm and immobilize yourself. Move 4, heal 3. That's also pretty powerful, but I think Blood Transfusion is the clear winner with this. So if we're taking Blood Transfusion, that's not healing yourself. So I think we'd swap it for Curative Mixture or First Aid. So we're losing a bit of mobility, but I think that's perfectly fine. Adding more wound cards and then moving on to the stunning. I think that's how we're going to go with this. Fairfox got a good amount of gold, but not enough to do anything really worthwhile. Oh yeah, we had that new design, didn't we? So did you actually get... No, we only got the design. So what is a dampening ring? During your turn, consume up to 2 elements for no effect. Okay, so it's just to stop them being used. I could see it being useful. And over here, if we wanted to add another target, that's going to be 120. So that's a bit of a no. Living Torch is a really good spell, but we need a lot more to make it better. I mean, even just boosting this stuff down here could be really, really handy. But I think we'll save our money. All right, well, we've gone on for quite a bit. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.